Mix lah ya, kalau Romeo datang nanti baru full English lah ya.
Boleh?
Kalau apa ni, mix maknanya mix dua language. Lepas tu kalau Romeo datang then full English lah ya.
Boleh, Sir.
Okay, boleh. Alright, masuk chapter 3. Okay, so ni saya dah record. Okay. Alright, management strategies for client and stakeholder briefings. So, bila you have an idea about having a project, okay, and then you need to set up a team. Chapter 2, that means you need to set up a team, and then you need to come up with the master plan. Master plan. What are the strategies and approach that you want to have, before implementing the project, and then also, you want to convince the stakeholder, orang-orang yang berkepentingan, what is the benefit of having that project, and then what are the tasks that requires to complete the project also, maknanya stakeholder ni, sebab one of the most important people in stakeholder are client lah. Sebab klien dah bayar duit, dia dah bagi duit, and then dia ni lah suruh kita jalan projek lah. So have to make sure that the money that injected by clients need to be used wisely. Okay, at the end of this chapter, you will learn on the first one, overview on project strategy. Then the second one, vision, mission, and strategies of the project. The third one, achieving competitive advantage to project. That means 3.3 ni, what is the difference between your project and the other project? What is so special about your project? And then 3.4, stakeholders management. I mute dulu Okay.
Boleh, Sir.
Okay. Alright. Next one, stakeholders management. How do you want to manage your stakeholders? Not only client but also staff, management people, suppliers and so on. And then the last one, difference between two groups of stakeholder, which is direct and indirect stakeholder. Alright, overview of project strategy. So the success of a company depends on how far the company can develop and implement project strategies successfully to compete with its competitors. So and to ensure successful, you need to ensure that the project is completed. That is one thing. Make sure siap lah. And then one more thing, you with the projects, bila project dah siap, it will become the company's asset and also become a company's portfolio. Then you will use as what we call as value, ataupun kita panggil sebagai modal lah, modal untuk compete with the competitors, because the future client dia akan tengok you punya portfolio, companies ni punya portfolio. Oh, before this we have project at Africa, for example, or another one is, oh, they have a project in Indonesia, they have a project in Japan. So with the portfolio ataupun past record, they will convince that the company is very good. Okay. Without effective strategies, the company will not able to survive in the market. We don't want sort of the company implement horror effective strategies. That means not follow the procedure, not follow the protocols, mishaps, errors and so on. So need to ensure that the strategies will be follow, exactly what they are planned. And the last one, effective project requires the company to determine its direction or goals and the strategy to achieve those goals. So to ensure that the project is successful, it will able to meet all possible objectives, and then also how to achieve it. Okay, so this is a project strategy. That means the way to make it successful. Okay, vision, mission, and strategies of a project. Alright, this is then overview of what is the project is all about and how to achieve the success of the project. Okay, as for starters, every company has to formulate the strategy. That means they have to come up with the master plan. So the strategy formulation process starts with developing the vision and mission of the company. So let's have a look at what is the difference between vision, what is the mission, and also strategy. Okay. If you see the word vision, vision is something that we can look by our eyes. Yeah. Okay, boleh tengok guna mata lah ya. Describes the direction and long-term goals to be achieved by a company. Yeah, that means you explain what is the goals, yeah, or what is your direction, yeah, want to be achieved. Yeah, that means what do you want to be? What is the company wants to be? Yeah, company ni nak jadi apa? Yeah, okay. Example to be a number one company in Selangor. Then we seize the vision lah. Memang kita akan nampak secara mata, oh nak jadi nombor satu di Selangor. Oh, okay, that's good lah. Maknanya we see we see you punya vision. That means your dreams, the company's dreams or realistic goals, that what they want to be. That is the first one. Okay, mission statement that distinguish a firm business that from that other similar firms. Yeah, what are the statement or policy or guidelines that differs between your company and the other competitors? Yeah, example, to achieve number one, be a number one company in Selangor, they serve customer with quality and smile. Maybe some of the company's mission is customer first. Maybe some of the, another company mission is profit is not our target. The main target is customer value added. So different company have different mission, yeah, but at the same time they were achieving a common goal. That means a common vision. All right. So if you look at, if you compare, if you have time, then you want to compare vision, some of the company's vision almost the same, but mission is different because the approach, the way that they want to achieve the vision are different. Yeah, yeah, that means what is their target, yeah, approach, yeah, to ensure that they achieving their desired vision. And the last one, strategy is a comprehensive action plan that serves as an organization means or approach of achieving its vision, mission, or objective. Strategy means in how. How? Dengan cara apa? Let's say we serve customer with quality and smile. How? Yang pertama, maybe one of the strategy is call as a kena ada call center, for example, or another strategy is door to door approach maybe, and then another strategy is by Facebook ke, or by so that means the way that the action that they want to do to ensure that they achieving mission and at the same time they achieving a vision. Yeah, so that is one thing. Alright, the next part, achieving competitive advantage through project. Okay, the word competitive advantage means that all the companies within the same field or the same industry compete in the same compete in one field, in one area, but the question is how to make sure that they are spearheaded compared with others. Yeah, how they want to become excel, compared to other competitors. So that's why they will use advantage, they will use specialty to ensure that they are running very fast compared to the competitors. So they are using they have some competition, but what are the advantages that have here to spearhead against competitors. So different company will have different strategy approach, hence it will gain and maintain competitive advantage. So that's why different strategy, that is the keyword, because company A might have different approach, company might have different approach, yeah, company C might have different approach, and so on. So there are three ways that a company can achieve competitive advantage to project. So how do they want to make a differences between one with another? Okay, the first competitive advantage is differentiation. Yeah, differentiation means that specialty lah, specialty. Strategy that focuses on making an organization more competitive by producing projects that perceived as different and special compared with competitors. That means they do something different that no one can imitate. Yeah, if possible. For example, iPhone versus Samsung. iPhone is the only one who having a project of coming out with the iOS. Okay, and Samsung is using Android. So as far as iOS is concerned, none of the companies are able to imitate iPhone so far. with the originality. Kalau ada pun maybe pirate lah, which is not able to what we call as outsmart them. So differentiation means that what are the specialty or differences, or maybe let's say housing project. Okay. Why developer A have a specialty compare with developer B? Mungkin developer A dia punya differentiation dia adalah dia punya rumah tu berkonsepkan green. Contohnya ada solar system, lepas tu ada gas emission, lepas tu ada tanaman-tanaman yang orang kata more green compared to others. Kalau yang developer P ni mungkin dia more dia punya specialty more on ni lah, guna special materials ataupun landscape dia ke dan sebagainya. So you see differentiation means that they compete but they use specialty. That means apa yang ada that others don't have. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, cost leadership. Cost leadership, the strategy that focuses on making cheaper projects. Okay, so cost leadership means that the competition that the company goes is more on cost. That means cost oriented. That means they go for the lower cost. Okay, and this the advantages is a customer will have a flexibility of choosing the best one based on the cost, the lowest price. Some of them are affordable, some of them are not affordable. Probably let's say developer A have very good in making 100,000 ringgit house value, but dia punya spec tu macam 300,000 contoh. Cost leadership because of the materials that they use is quite cheaper lah. Okay, and then also some of the developer might able to cater ataupun come up with the project of 100,000 ringgit house, maybe because they can get labors cheaper, maybe cost leadership. So there are advantage in cost leadership, so that's why they are having very good on it. Okay, maknanya dia pergi yang cara yang murah and cost effective lah. And the last one, response. The strategy that focuses on provide service which are flexible, reliable, and quick to clients. Okay, response means that is more focusing on services, project services. Projek yang ada kena mengena dengan perkhidmatan lah. Contohnya call center project ataupun projek membina website, projek untuk come up with the web platform, ataupun project that come up with so called as entertainment project maybe. So we talking about response, that means sometimes client need fast, okay, they need urgent and they need fast. So whoever that come up with the fastest response and the completion of the project is quite fast, yes, they will go for it regardless of any cost. Tak kisah berapa banyak cost pun, janji kalau dah siap, respon cepat, okay, jalan. Okay, so that is that means they compete in the response way. Alright, stakeholder management, pengurusan orang-orang berkepentingan. Stakeholder in a project can be defined as almost any person or organisation with an interest in the project. Sesiapa sahaja di dalam organisasi yang ada kepentingan dalam projek. Staff, manager, tukang cleaner pun sometimes can be a stakeholder but quite minor only. Ataupun apa lagi, customer, client, any person or organisation yang ada kepentingan. Yang tak ada kepentingan, whichever doesn't have an interest, that means doesn't bring any significant contribution to the project, that is not a stakeholder. So the type of interest of a stakeholder are great importance to a project manager since they enable him or her to use the greatest benefit of the project, because stakeholder is like a resources, in terms of skill and knowledge. Whoever does have a very good knowledge and very good skill, yes, the company can utilize the stakeholder. Because they can bring new ideas, they can bring a new method, they can bring a new what we call as new strategies, new approach, to make sure that the project is efficient and successful, as per plan. Okay, the process of listing, classifying, and assessing the influence of this stakeholder is called stakeholder analysis. Okay, that's why in order for you to analyze the stakeholder, you need to list down who are the stakeholders, and then those stakeholders are classified in which category. And then from that, you will assess, are they bring very good influence or very bad influence. Okay, so let's say if you assess the supplier, does the supplier is very good supplier or a bad supplier? Are they bring a very good reputation to the business or not? So you will look at those analysis. Sometimes you can see by your naked eyes, and sometimes you can see by your past track records with those stakeholder before. And stakeholder can be divided into two groups: direct or primary stakeholder, and indirect was or secondary stakeholders. Okay, we will see the difference between those two, primary and secondary stakeholders, direct or indirect. Okay, difference between two groups of stakeholder. Okay, the first one, direct stakeholders, maknanya secara terus. Indirect ni bermaksud tidak terlibat sangat, maknanya tak terlibat terus. Alright, direct associated with project, that means they involve totally in the project. For example, such client, project manager, subcontractor, that means more on positive stakeholder because they are more contributing towards the successful of the project. That means orang-orang yang penting lah, secara terus, yang terlibat secara langsung dalam projek. Kalau indirect, dia tidak terlibat terus, hanya support saja. Indirectly associated just to support only. Maknanya dia just more on backbenchers lah, senang cerita, we can say as backbenchers, such as internal manager, departments, local authorities and etc. Local authorities ni macam majlis pembandaran, polis, bomba dan sebagainya. They are not directly involved, but they are more on supporting role only. Mainly consists of negative stakeholder. Tapi negative stakeholder ni bukan bermaksud they are bring negative influence, tapi they are more on what we call as sometimes they can be supportive, sometimes they cannot be not supportive at all. Okay, tak guna kalau macam you have a lot of direct stakeholder tetapi at the end of the day the project is not approved by local authorities. Itu pun can bring negative also. But I'm not saying negative, but it's more on the risky stakeholders. Okay, but selalunya kalau those indirect stakeholders ni, they will choose the best alternative to get the support from them. Okay, so this one is a stakeholder groups, either indirect or indirect. Okay, so it's just example only lah. External, for example, indirect stakeholder banks, dari segi membuat pinjaman, tak terlibat dalam projek tapi cuma bagi duit. Insurer yang beri insurans, utilities, pihak-pihak yang memberi kemudahan, seperti electricity, water. Local authorities, maknanya pihak berkuasa tempatan, government agency, agensi kerajaan. Kalau yang internal ni dalam company secara tak langsung, management, account department, yang tak terlibat dalam projek tapi kepada supporting role saja. And this one direct, of course, sponsor, project manager, project team, semua yang terlibat secara terus, external, client, contractor, supplier and consultant. So dia memang, I can say around dalam 80% penglibatan tu memang ada lah. Kalau negatif ni maknanya yang negatif lah, seperti disgruntled employees, maknanya employee yang tak berpuas hati. And then pressure group, pihak berkepentingan yang bukan pihak berkepentingan, maksudnya netizen lah contohnya. Union press, media, media pun salah satu juga, sometimes they can play a dirty approach. Competitors, of course, negative stakeholder, because competitors can do anything to slow down your progress. Politician also, politician kalau dia pertukaran kerajaan ke ataupun pertukar politik ke apa, dana tersangkut, susah juga. Resident Association, persatuan penduduk. Okay, so these are the example classification of positive stakeholders and negative stakeholders, direct and indirect. Okay, ada apa-apa soalan nak setakat ni? Have any question?
No, sir.
Okay, so
clear.
Alright, so if there is no question, let's have a look at this one before we heading for a break. Alright, which one below is not part of company's planning? Yeah, vision, mission, strategy or staffing. So therefore the answer is staffing lah. Yeah, because we learned before that we have vision, mission and strategy. Itu yang pertama. Alright, the second one, this is a competitive advantage. Yeah, it's a strategy that produce special product or service compared to other competitors. So meaning that the keyword here is product special. Maksudnya in differentiation. Differentiation, there is a second part. Alright, the third question, is a strategy that produce cheaper product. You see the keyword here is cheaper, yeah, compared to other competitors. This is cost leadership, yeah, because they are more on a cheaper cost. Usually administrative team is classified under ini team pengurusan atau pentadbiran. So we call this as not direct stakeholder tetapi indirect. It is because dia hanya supporting role sahaja. Dia tak terlibat secara langsung in developing or completing a project. Ia hanya sebagai backbenchers sahaja. Okay, so these are the example of question section B. Yeah, you can have a look at those answer. Define vision, mission, and strategy. This one you can have a look at slide number 4. This one. The second one, explain 3 approaches to gain competitive advantage. Okay, they're talking about competitive advantage at the slide number 5. And the last one, differentiate between direct stakeholder versus indirect stakeholder. This one you can get from slide number 7. Yeah. Okay. If there is no question, alright, we take a break for a while. 10 minit, okay tak?